Well, everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland Reviewer, and I'm here to review Foe, and this is a new sci-fi drama thriller from Amazon Studios, and from director Gareth Davis, who directed Lion, and starring Saoirse Ronan, Paul Mescal as Hen and Junior, a married couple who don't seem to be in the best place at the beginning of this film. And they have a mysterious stranger, played by Aaron Pierre, who shows up and gives Junior an option to be sent off to a new place through space, as this is actually a futuristic world, despite the fact that they live in the middle of nowhere, in this retro kind of farmhouse, retro clothes and everything. And it's like this particular retro futuristic kind of situation. And he offers to send him off, and then they replace him with a clone so that Hen won't be lonely. And this definitely sparks some interesting perspective in terms of this conflict at the beginning of the film. And this film has a lot of potential, has a lot of ideas, and most importantly, I feel like both Paul Mescal and Saoirse Ronan deliver fantastic performances in this film, as they're both very talented actors, and there's just an authenticity to the way that they bring these characters to life in the little choices that they make, whether they're in bed together and just the way that they interact, to the tension that is brewing between them. And that's the big highlight of this film, is two extremely talented actors. But the issue is the narrative is very muddled. It's very loose. It doesn't make great use of the fact that this is a science fiction film. It just kind of feels like that's an excuse to throw this clone into the mix to cause problems in their marriage. And what it's going for is this introspective look at oneself and finding oneself, self-acceptance, and also the challenges of being in a relationship. And those kinds of things are explored in this film. It's just not in a very well-realized and well-paced or well-structured kind of way. It's a lot of ideas getting thrown around. There's certainly some twists and turns along the way, except none of them really feel surprising, and it feels like they're heavily influenced by other films of this type. And I feel like this mechanism of introducing this idea of a clone coming in to replace the loved one, whether it's permanent or for a period of time, has been explored in other movies recently, including that one with Mahershala Ali that came out on Apple TV Plus a couple years ago. And this film definitely does not deliver in the same kind of quality. It's one of those things where it's I have this idea, let's throw it in there, have this mechanism there to just focus on the themes and highlight its actors. But the acting and the themes aren't enough to make up for the fact that this is a very muddled, messy narrative. But they do go a long way in delivering some emotion and some thought-provoking ideas. So it's a bit of a hit or miss, this particular film. And overall, I don't know if I would recommend this to everybody, but if you're a big Saoirse Ronan fan, like myself, or a Paul Mescal fan, I think this is something worth watching, even if it's not paced particularly well and you feel this hour and 50 minutes go by. But those are my thoughts on Foe. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.